Outdoor Adventures.
Greetings all, Chuke here from Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, a different kind of video today, and I wanted to give a big shout out to Berna and Northern Knives because Berna sent their Byrna SD non-lethal firearm set to Northern Knives to test out and then send back, and Northern Knives was like, we don't do videos like this, let's let Chuke do it. So they told me to come over and pick it up, which I did, and I was happy to. I think it's a lot of fun. Now, some people will disparage this and say, oh, you're just anti-gun and you should only carry a gun. A gun would be my first choice of pistol, but I think this is a great option in certain situations. I will give an example. I had a schizophrenic meth head break out the window of my truck once, and just looking at her, it was not somebody I wanted to kill with my firearm. Obviously had schizophrenia, obviously was on drugs, totally out of it, homeless, had a horrible life. You could tell just horrible things happened to her. She had no chance. So that is not someone that I'm just going to, start blowing holes in. Not only would I get a manslaughter charge, but you get a ticket for discharging a firearm within the city. It turns into a big case. You lose your firearm for probably 5 months while they investigate it. It's just a bunch of hassle. I don't want to have to do anything like that. At some point, she did seem like she was threatening towards me, but it wasn't something that I'm going to pull out a firearm for and blow a hole in her. So that's where something like this would have been great. I absolutely would have hit her with a pepper ball. That's just me. I worked with a guy who was, everybody couldn't stand him. Everybody hated him in the office, and he was like, can I kill them? Can I just, pump them full? But, I just don't like that mindset all the time. There's a time and place for protecting yourself, but I do think that these have a place. Now, I'm not ready to just carry one with me at all times. There's a lot of considerations. You'd have to train with something like this and go from a mindset from an actual firearm to something like this. Also, something that LW Road noticed is its grip angle is different than a typical firearm. It's almost a 45-degree angle, so aiming it was a little different. Let's just roll the footage of me shooting at a tree with it. All right, guys, safety first. Got my glasses on here. I think I have it charged, so placing this in here, and when you put it on fire, it's supposed to release the CO2. So I'm going to see if I can hit that light-colored tree right there. All right, let's try some more shots. Another mag in there. All right, I think it's slowing down now that I've used some of that CO2. So let's see. Very cool. I like it. So as you can see, it's a lot of fun. It's a pretty cool system. You use the mag to take out this front section. You put a CO2 cartridge in it, and you have these 5-round magazines. It comes with 2 of them, and some of these different kind of kinetic balls. Some of them are just hard plastic, and some of them kind of explode. And of course, you can get the pepper balls, caps them or whatever, for non-lethal, stopping somebody. I think this is great. I was able to figure out how to aim it decently. It was a lot of fun to shoot. I would like to see maybe a little bit smaller, compact form, but this is great for maybe a woman who's a little timid about using an actual firearm, or if you just want to have some other options around the house. I think it's wonderful. Let me know what you guys think. It's fun to train with as well, because you can, go out in the city somewhere and actually use it. You're not using an actual firearm. So I think it's a win-win. If I had one myself, I would probably keep it around the home as a, second option, and maybe a vehicle or something, but not something I would everyday carry, depending on the situation where I was. But pretty cool to have options. I think it's great, and big shout out to Berna for sending Northern Knives this, and Northern Knives for letting me use it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh look, getting shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10mm. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you all die every time.